Alright, and we're back with episode 7 of the Raft refresh. So now that we've cleared the yacht, it's time to get a steering wheel and to go ahead and build us some motors. So as you can see here, I've got my llamas and my chickens. We had one llama die, which is why I put this new gate up with this new fence. Because he came way over here, and I guess he couldn't make it back to food in time, or find it. And then he died. So let's have a moment of silence here for Yami. And we're good. So yeah, so he pretty much just wandered away from the food. When they died, their name tag drops and stuff. So I'm gonna call this the wall of shame since they couldn't find the food. Now we're just gonna leave the egg there for now. I do need to get a battery up here for this sprinkler. The other sprinklers are running still and doing pretty well, as you can see. I guess we're gonna shear you off, my little zebra llama. Alright, anyway, so the whole purpose of this episode, or the main purpose I guess I should say, because there's a lot of other things in here, but the main purpose will be building a motor. So for the motor, if you have not done anything since you've cleared the yacht, you're going to want to come over here to your, I forget what this thing's called, workbench, study bench, research bench, whatever. Open up a book, and if you have the blueprints, or if you already found the blueprints, you just click learn twice. It'll give you the motor and the steering wheel. Alright, Bruce. Every time I do something, you want to jump in here. Get out of here. And there goes my spear. Alright, so once you click learn of those, you'll know how to make the motor and... Sorry, I keep getting distracted. So you'll know how to make the motor and the steering wheel, which is very important to your ship and for getting to Balboa, which is the next island we're currently headed to, or will be. Did you not? You don't look full, but okay. Because you'll need to be able to steer your ship and to have power to get there and back as far as like the motors go. So we're going to get started on that. And we're going to need, I guess instead of motor, engine. So we need metal ingots, rope, circuit board. Alright. Pretty much let's just go raid the metal. That's what it seems like. Alright, get some scrap. We really should have gone ahead and made us some circuit boards. Alright, and we'll need a little vine goo. And then we're gonna need all the metal. So we'll take those, take some of those, and some ingots. Bam, steering wheel ready to go. Go ahead and throw it in your inventory hot bar. You don't need but one of those, so don't go crazy with them. Engine's gonna be completely different though. The engine will be based off the size of your raft. So one engine can handle 100 foundation blocks. Alright, so go ahead and do this. I know we're going to need, for my boat, at least 6 of them. And I'll show you how you can tell if you need more engines or not as soon as we start putting them down. But we're also going to need another axe. Alright, so I need rope, and then what else do we need? Pretty much need rope. Wow. Rope and plastic. Alright. I'm just gonna have anything nice. So let's go around here. Should have... Thought we'd have more stuff gathered by now. It's been a few minutes. There we go. That's more like it right here. 10 items. Max out one of these nets. Yeah, looking good. Alright, here we go. So we needed more rope. Alright, we got rope, guys. What else y'all need? So, how many circuit boards do we currently have? 2. And we already built 1 engine. That puts us at 4, 5, and 6. And then to build the actual engine, we're gonna need even more metal. Wow. Very well then. Going for broke. So we're just gonna start off with 6 for now on mine. It's probably not gonna be enough. I think last time it took 8 or 10. But it's really easy to find out as you start putting them down without having to count every single block on your boat. Alright, 6 sounds good, so we'll go ahead and store this back into our metal crate. We can go ahead and smelt some of this copper just to get it out of the way. Shouldn't need these rocks for anything. Don't even know why I'm running around with them, but you know. Planks. We are going to need all the planks in just a second. Alright, so first we're going to go place the steering wheel down. So we'll just run up here. It left me a little slot right here because I like to be able to see. Can't get any closer, huh? We might cheat the receiver over some if we can, but I like to be able to see the receiver at the same time. I guess I could put it right here. But actually, that's not bad. We'll just, we'll just try it right there for now. But I'm willing to bet there's going to be something right. Oh, yeah. So there's a rudder once you put down that bad boy. I don't really like it right there, but I'll live with it. I've got other better looking rafts elsewhere. So with this, you can steer your ship, change directions. You just, same thing as sailing with the sail. You just hold R, move your mouse, and the whole ship will rotate. So no more having to hit rocks or find weird ways to navigate. You'll always move in whatever, you can point your ship in whatever direction you want, so you can have a front and a rear. So, because you see right now, the front of my ship is over there, and we're moving sideways. And I don't have a spear for you. You like that, Bruce? Oh, my bad. I did not think that would actually kill you. You guess he was already weak. There we go. No, don't leave without me. No, I got all the goods. Wait, what? Oh, stack of 5. Okay. Alright, so this is the front of my ship. So my ship is actually traveling in reverse right now. Because I want to be able to look at the back and see where I'm going. So what we can do is I can either put motors on the sides or motors on the back. I'm thinking I'm just going to put them out here on the back. The only thing is I could put them on the front because we do need fuel and I can get to them faster and easier since it's a one-man ship right now. Be like an old school boat and just da-da-da-da-da. What shall we do? Kind of like the idea of building them out in wings too, though. But the problem with that is you have to be able to get to them to turn them on and off. And then fuel tanks. Alright, well, since all my crafting stuff for the most part is back here, we're just going to go ahead and build it back here. So what we're going to do is take our hammer, get our floating foundations. As you can see, we're going to need a lot more resources. And we're going to have to lay one out a little bit just to see what we've got going on. Because these things are really big. And we're going to want to leave some space here. Like I said, for fuel tanks. We could put them elsewhere, but I think they'll do better if we just leave the front. So we'll come out 3 spaces. And it seems, or 2 spaces, 3 spaces, whatever. We'll add 2 more to the back. Alright, I think this is rope, so we can make a little bit more room. And then we need a bunch of this. Can't tell, I've been hoarding resources. That's what I do. Let's just run it straight. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. The air conditioner cut on, and I know for a fact this thing's going to record that. For 1 moment. Alright, and the air conditioning problem has been solved. Alright, so here we go. So I have the motors, and I've already gone ahead and started building out, like I think it's called a transom on boats, where you have the motors located on the back end of a boat. So here I'm gonna place my motors a certain direction, like mine to be here. So that is the size of the motor. You're gonna need a 3x3 hole, or not by hole 3x3, but a hole that's 3 spaces long, and it needs to be open, because as you see, it won't sit on block surfaces. So you set your motor there. You want to leave a path to walk around the motor, because eventually you're going to run a fuel pipe out of here. For now, we're going to be using planks. This is forward and reverse direction, because there's no way to control it from up there yet. And then this is to turn it on and off. And this fuel gauge does work to show you, like if I put planks in here, you can see it go up based on the amount of planks inside of it. Okay. And if you want to know how we know it's 100 blocks per motor, it is written right here on the side. So that pretty much means one paddle engine, motor, whatever, can do up to 100 blocks. Alright, so there we go. And then we're going to put, see, that looks terrible, and you can probably get away with that. I don't know. But I'm not going to do it that way. I like to have space to walk. So we'll go here, build it out. And I always start from one side and work my way across. You want equal amounts of motors on both sides of the boat. So like we have 2 here, we've built 6. So we'll do 3 here, then we'll build like we're doing it, and then as we go we'll change it up. So it's pretty much 2, 1, 2. So 2, leave 1, do 2. You're gonna put this one down. So that's the 3 for this side, because if you only have all motors on one side of your boat, it's gonna turn on its own. So you need to have the motors spaced out like equally and everything. Alright, so then we'll run over here and start from this side. Pretty much doing it the same exact way. I guess I could have put it one more out, but now we'll leave it just like it is. Okay. A little space for maintenance. Actually, let's do it this way real quick, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more motors. So I'm gonna get it all tied together, and leave one for the motor, just to see how it ends up. Hopefully it spaces out pretty well, but with my luck, probably not. Yeah, so there's gonna be like a weird gap in the center at some point. But I am not rebuilding the whole raft to make it match. Alright, so that's 2 motors on this side. Go ahead and move this one. Because for me, it's more important that things match appropriately. Back to the axe. I'm gonna smash this out. So if we put another motor here, can only do one more. That'd give us 7, so 2 rows would be 14. Now then, we would want to go as much centered with it as we can. Center of my boat. It's pretty much right where that sticks down at, so That being the case, we'd want it to go in this hole. Yep, about to fall in there. We'll go ahead and just seal this in for now then. And know that that's center. So that'll be 3 there, 2 here, yeah. Alright, so now we can fill the motors up and see what we can get done. Alright, plank, 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 and it. Planks for days. So before you go to Balboa, you're going to want to make sure that you've loaded your motors all the way up. Completely full of planks. You're probably going to, I don't know about probably, but there's a good chance you'll use up most of your fuel just going one way. So you're going to want to have a healthy supply of planks to get back out of Balboa. I'd recommend a couple chests, at least enough to fill the motors back up. I want to say it's like 20 planks per motor. So I'd have at least enough to do 1 refill. Let's see, where's the planks? Alright, so the fully loaded, I'm going to leave this here because like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add some more motors. But, so currently the rotation of the wheel would be like this. So that, to me that's going to take us backwards. So I'm going to change the direction to forward. And you want to make sure they're all going in the same direction or you're going to fight yourself. Or if you change half to one side and half to the other, you'll just sit there and spin in a circle. Oop. And you can fall under the paddles just like I just did. And now I can't seem to get back up. There we go. Alright, forward, forward. One more forward. All fuel gauges look good. Usually you want to start from the center as well when you turn them on. But it's not that bad. You know, real quick though, I said I'd show you what happens if you don't have enough motor to push the boat that you have. When you turn it on, which this is on, if it is moving this slow and raggedy, that means you need to add more motors. And as you see, it'll get better as we go. See how it sped up some? But still not enough. They're still both dragging. Here we go with this one, still dragging. Hit this one on. They burn fuel pretty fast, so don't take too long. But you know, for learning purposes, I'll take my time. So that one's still not enough. 5 motors is still not enough. But 6 motors, there you go. Now that is what you want to see. That means your motors are running and working the way they should be. Now can you go faster? Yeah, a little bit. So now we want to get up to the top deck and start driving this bad boy. I should have enough planks to get there and back. So turn this on. I've already put in the coordinates. If you look here, Balboa's island is 5868. We're headed for 5868. We have half a battery. It's 1,815 kilometers away. But as you see, it's going against the wind. So that's the whole purpose of getting the steering wheel and the motor. So for us, the way we're facing is the front of our boat now, which was always my plan. So we'll just turn to the right. You see the blue dots going where we want it. Now we're traveling with the wind and just get it lined up a little bit. You don't have to be perfect because we have to travel such a far distance. And that is us headed for Balboa. See how we're closing distance so quickly now compared to the sail. We can probably open the sail up, maybe get a little bit more speed. Yeah, I know it's inside. It still works though. Oop. I said open. Okay, now we're fighting ourselves. That's not what we want. Don't know if it'll actually give us speed or not, but we'll see. Nah, it doesn't look like it's really doing anything. Probably because we're traveling against the wind again. Like I said, Balboa Island is made to need motors to get to. Alright, but we're not just going to let that run. I'm going to turn that off and just check it every now and then while you're riding. The boats do have a tendency to drift to one side or the other. And that is how you get to Balboa in a nutshell, and how you use your motors. And then once I get the biofuel upgrades and everything, we'll go over that. I'll probably build a few more motors. So I'm trying to watch. I feel like they're not spinning at the same rate, but I guess they are. They're just at different angles, or am I losing my mind and they're different speeds? I can't tell. But like I said, we'll probably build some more motors and do like 7 and 7. And then no matter what I build, don't have to worry about anything. No matter what I add on. But if y'all have any questions or anything, just leave a comment below. Shoot me a message on my Twitch or in my Discord. Everything is linked. And be sure to subscribe and follow me, okay? Thanks, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're here at Airplane Island. It's called that because of the plane up here. It's one of 2 islands so far that are just random spawns. You have Airplane Island and an island with a crashed ship on it. The ship one has the captain's hat and the boombox. And here we'll go ahead and explore this island real quick, as we just came across it. I've actually never been to it before, so this will be a first for me. So let's see what we've got going on here. Alright, got some red berries, always good for cooking. What else do we have lurking around here? Maybe be nice if there was a llama here. I need some more llamas so I can get some cotton or wool. Let's see, we have anything down here? There's some flowers, some mango, pineapple, whatever. Alright, to the top. Let's see. Surely there's gonna be something interesting here, right? Hello, airplane. Ooh, pilot helmet. That's nice, that's nice. Don't mind if I do. How do I get to this? Pop a squat. Shark dinner, I already have that. Is that all we get? Is the pilot's hat? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. I'll grab this. Alright, so on this island you get the pilot's hat. What we got? And of course you don't equip it, you just set it there. Alright. And okay. What else? Anything good, delicious down here? See some scrap, some seaweed, just all the usual culprits. Probably gotta get back on the boat because, like I said, I'm hunting for big islands. Trying to get ready to go to Balboa. I'd like to have at least a backpack and some metal arrows made up for that. And I think I'm about 5 wool short right now to get in the backpack. Because like I said, that's a llama. And you just capture him with a net launcher. Put him on your ship. Hopefully you have pasture made or he'll die off. And fence him in so he doesn't jump off, of course. I went over that in the previous video a little bit. And then some shears. And you just shear him every time he grows wool. Keep him nice and trimmed. Or her, as in my case, because mine's named Tina. Shout out to Napoleon Dynamite. Let's see, I'll grab a little clay just because I need some more bowls for cooking. Yeah, we're drowning. That's what we do. Alright. I see some coral in front of us. I need that for shark dinner. Always a good thing to have on hand. Some extra seaweed's not bad. Clay, because I don't think I'm running low on bowls, but I will be eventually. And I think with that, we've probably gotten pretty much the good out of this place. Don't really need anything else. Been collecting pretty heavily. I'm on almost day 100 at this point. Just floating and gathering. I don't see anything else too interesting down here. Oh, and of course Bruce wants to say hello. In case anybody's missing out on the shark, he likes to... Ooh, I gotta get out of here, I'm about to die. Alright, let's get up here. There we go. Back to safety. I gotta trim my mustaches. Just tickle my nose. Alright, so that's what we've got going on there. And real quick, while I have your attention, So when you're ready to make your backpack and armor, what you're gonna want to do is get some of your wool that you sheared with these little handy dandy things. Go to your research table like we've been doing, put your wool in there, hit research. Oh man, this thing's itching. And then put your leather, which you get from pigs. Go ahead, hit research on that, and bam, there's your armor, your backpacks. Just hit learn. And from the last episode, if you're following along with the Raft refresher, make sure that also when you open this up and you get the new blueprints from clearing the raft, that you come in here and hit learn so you get the steering wheel and the motor. Okay? In case y'all are wondering where the motor's at, we'll leave the leather on there for now. I'll go ahead and throw this stuff back in here. You need the feathers, like I said. Make sure you're collecting those if you want to make metal arrows, which is what I do because we're going to hunt some bears here soon. Spoiler alert. So, yeah. Alright, guys, I'll come back once I've gotten some more dirt and llamas and stuff rounded up and we've hit our next destination. Till then, just hit that subscribe button and I'll see you all in a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. So, came here to get some dirt, of course, and I've been complaining because I've been looking for llamas. I've only got one so far. Well, I came over here to get me a berry bush, and guess who decided to show up? So we're going to pull out our handy dandy net launcher. Make sure you got ammo for it. I've only got one shot, so we're going to have to make it count. Make sure you sight in with the fork. Nah. Don't worry about that fork. It's not going to help you at all. So you just wait for him to get close. Try to let him not change angles on you. And just shoot him when you're ready. So I don't like shooting him when he's running uphill and being all crazy. Come here, you cray llama. Look at him just prancing, thinking he's got the world by the short hair. What in the world did you just do? Did you eat grass while running away from me? Alright, you're being weird now. I don't like it. I've only got one bullet. Don't make me go make another bullet for you. You should come back this way in just a second. I say that and he runs to the beach. Come on. Alright, just like that. Bam. We got us another llama. Press E to carry. You can swim with them, but I think if you take damage, you drop them. So we're going to have to hope Bruce leaves us alone for a second. And we'll take him up here and add him to our collection. Yeah, Bruce is busy eating the boat, so that's good. So we're going to go this way, because that door is closed. We'll do a little jumpy jump. And we're going to drop him off over here with Tina. Alright, so if you want to name him, or change their names, they have these little nameplates on front. Hey, y'all quit turning away from me. So you see that's Tina. But if you want to give them a name, they start off with a placard, no name. You just carry them. Or if you want to move them around. And then from here you hit R, and you can name them whatever you want to. We're going to call him Yummy. Alright, we'll stop carrying them. And like I said, make sure you've got grass ready. My sprinklers, I'm not using them yet. But they have batteries. They don't have any water in them. These gauges do work to show you water, but they're auto water. And in my previous videos, I went over how they work, but we'll do it one more time. So these can cover, like, you see how they're set up the way I've got them going? So they can cover one block to either side, and then they can come out 2 blocks in front. So put one on each side and then 2 rows in front of it. And that can water all that. So it'll help save you time later on once you get a bunch of animals going. And then, so to get wool, which we need for our backpack, you see how he's all fuzzy? Hit him with the old shears, and he gets naked, take his clothes off. And we'll go ahead and hit this one too. And they'll regenerate that over time. And that is how we're going to get our backpacks. And seagulls have left it. Oh, we're full. Come back for those in just a second. But they left us some feathers. So we killed 2 pigs for some leather. We got 2 of that. We can make a backpack now. And what else we got? Just a bunch of junk. We'll go ahead and throw the dirt in there for now. Let's see, metal. Get a little bit of scrap on us. Throw this rock over here. And put the heads in here. Use those for biofuel later. And then we'll go ahead. I'm going to go and drink this water so I can fill back up. Where's my other bottle? I must have stored it. Alright. Drink that. We'll eat us a little shark meat because you want to keep that yellow bar so you don't get hungry as fast. And you do that by cooking. As you can see, I've got ingredients laid out here. So these are your recipes. Alright, so when you get ready to cook, make sure you've got, you know, planks on these. And then you lay out the ingredients. So here we have the Catfish Deluxe, which you can use either a potato or radish times 2. Either one. You can use 2 potatoes, 2 radishes, 1 of each, however you want to do it. A mushroom, a catfish, and then you'll cook it. And then you'll get this final product here, which is soup. This one I believe is shark meat though. And then you'll just need to get you a clay bowl, which we have right over here somewhere. So clay bowl right here. Do a shift left click to move it straight to your inventory. And see, so we have Catfish Deluxe already in here. Press E and it'll gather it. Takes 1 bowl. Catfish Deluxe gives you 2. And press E to start cooking again. But yeah, Catfish Deluxe will give you 2. And then the shark gives 3, like servings. And we're going to just store this in here because we don't need it right now. And put the mushrooms back in there. Put all this junk up if it'll fit. Hopefully it does. Yep. Like a glove. We're going to put the meat on the grill. At least some of it. There's no recipe for raw meat, so just cook it. And put the rest in our little meat container. And where did I have those bowls at? There we go. Slap those up because we're still going to clean off this island really quick that I'm at. And yeah, so that's it. We can go ahead and make the backpack really fast because I really want one of those. Makes life so much easier. Need a little bit of rope. Alright, backpack. So for the backpack, no durability thankfully. You just throw it on. And bam, 2 new inventory slots. Or I guess not slots, 2 rows. So you get 10 more items you can carry. And I like to have that for before I go to Balboa just so I can carry more items in one go. Alright. Alright, so we're still at the large island. And right here in front of me is a pufferfish. That's where you get your explosive powder from. And they also give you your head. So we'll go ahead and take one out. So I'm just using stone arrows right now. And don't let him touch you or get too close because he will explode. And if you have any hit points missing, that'll almost kill you every time. Wait till they flip over on the belly and then come in and get your arrows first. And then gather what he's got on his body. So explosive goo and a poison puffer head. Also an achievement to kill a bunch of those like everything else. And that's where you get your explosive powder from. You'll take the goo, put it on the smelter, research it, and then that'll unlock even more items for you. Such as the net launcher ammo.